Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to be working on our bubble organizer and starting our outline. I've made some adjustments on the calendar, so check it out digitally and then also listen throughout this. You will hear some updates on what I would like to have you do. So first of all, get out your packet. This might be digital or it might be handwritten. We're going to go to page 5, which is the bubble organizer. So the bubble organizer, folks, is where we're going to brainstorm the format of our essay. We're going to use our thesis statement from Google Classroom and add a concession, which I'll talk about here in a moment. And then you're going to have your 3 main ideas, which is the big circles, and then the details that you are going to use to support those 3 main ideas, right? So to start with, folks, if you look here, the thesis statement box, this is where you're just going to plop in your finalized thesis statement that I gave you feedback on. You put them in your research notes, okay? You're going to add a concession. A lot of the times they put the concession first, then the thesis statement. So if you look on the screen here, for example, if you're doing social media, while social media is very popular amongst teens, comma, ... and then put your thesis statement there. So you're going to address the other side of the argument. You're going to recognize that people have different opinions than you. Remember, that's appealing to ethos, pathos, and logos, okay? And then you're going to give your opinion. So here I have a few starting phrases, even though, admittedly, but a lot of them are in our closed notes. So use those closed notes that we did a couple of weeks ago, okay? So you're gonna have your concession and then your thesis statement. In your thesis statement, you wanna include your 3 reasons why. Remember your statement of organization. Those 3 reasons why are gonna end up becoming your bubbles. So your 3 reasons why from your thesis will go here. You can kiss it, keep it simple, sweetie. Then down beneath is where you're going to give your supporting reasons. This will be the research that you've pulled, the ideas that you've realized make each of these 3 things true, okay? So keep it simple, sweetie. This is what we're going to start off with in class. Once you're done, you're going to go ahead and you're going to turn to the outline. Now, the first 2 pages of the outline is the intro and the conclusion. I'm going to have us bypass that and go to our first body paragraph, okay? So what I'm looking for in your outline is to use bullet points up to full sentences. It's up to you. If you do bullet points now, you have more work later because you have to write full sentences. If you do full sentences now, then you have less work later. It's up to you, okay? When you start your body paragraphs, okay, you're going to use your bubble organizer to help you guide what you write. So, for example, in your bubble organizer, you have your circle with your transition. Go ahead, transition, and then the main point of this body paragraph, all right? Folks, for your supporting ideas, this is going to be the research that you've pulled. So go ahead and open up your research notes and then just use like 2.1, 2.3 here. Okay, you don't have to write out the whole paraphrase or quote, depending on what you choose. Here's where you're going to analyze it. This is that quote sandwich. Make sure it makes sense, okay? Second idea, that would be the research that you've pulled. Explanation would be why it's important to your thesis statement, so on and so forth. Right down here, it has a body paragraph checkoff list. When you finish a body paragraph, go through. Did you do all these things? Check them off. If you didn't, go back and fix it. You'll do the same thing for body paragraph 2 and body paragraph 3. Work smarter, not harder. KISS, keep it simple, sweetie. You are allowed to use bullet points and then use your research coding that you had, like 1.2, 1.3, to put in for your supporting ideas. Now, just as a little reminder, okay, MLA format, if you have an author and a page number, most of us don't have a page, but if you did, it would just be their last name on the page. Most of us are going to do this second bullet point here, which is author no page, okay? That is where you just put the author's last name. If there was no author, it's the title of the article with the page number. If there was a page, most of us don't have a page, so it'd just be the title. Folks, do not say I think, I feel, I believe. We know it because it's your paper. Keep this professional. So the body paragraphs are going to be due tomorrow, which is Terrific Tuesday. And then the intro paragraphs, which we'll work on in class tomorrow, will be due Wednesday, okay? You can do this digitally or by hand. Thanks so much.